Every morning you have two choices: continue to sleep with your dreams, or wake up and chase them. Think about that for a moment. Every single morning you make a decision that sets the tone for your entire day. Do you hit snooze, roll over, and let time slip away? Or do you rise with purpose, ready to take control of your life? Most people struggle to wake up early because they don't see what's at stake. They tell themselves, 5 more minutes won't hurt. But those 5 minutes turn into 10, then 20. And before they know it, they're rushing through the morning, already feeling behind. That's not just a habit, it's a mindset. A mindset that keeps them stuck. Now, I know waking up early isn't easy. The warmth of your bed, the pull of sleep, the comfort of staying under the covers, it's tempting. But here's the truth. The people who succeed in life don't let comfort dictate their actions. They wake up early not because it's easy, but because it gives them an advantage. Early mornings hold a special kind of power, a time for clarity, focus, and self-mastery. A time when the world is quiet and you can get ahead while everyone else is still asleep. Today, I'm going to show you why waking up early can change your life, how to make it easier, and how to turn your mornings into a powerful tool for success. Stay with me for the next few minutes as I guide you through the mindset, habits, and strategies that will help you wake up early, start your day right, and take charge of your future. Let's dive in. Number 1, the magic of early mornings. There's something almost mystical about the early morning. The world is still asleep, the streets are quiet, and there's a calmness in the air that you can't find at any other time of the day. In those early hours before the chaos begins, you have something rare time just for yourself. No distractions, no interruptions, just pure, uninterrupted time to think, plan, and set the tone for the day ahead. Most people don't realize that mornings hold a hidden advantage. They see waking up early as a chore, something they have to do, rather than something they get to do. But look at it from a different perspective. The early morning is the one time in the day where you are in complete control. No emails flooding in, no phone calls demanding your attention. No responsibility is pulling you in different directions. It's a golden opportunity to start ahead while the rest of the world is still sleeping. Think about how most people start their mornings. They wake up late, grab their phone first thing, scroll through notifications, then rush to get ready. They feel overwhelmed before the day has even begun. Compare that to someone who wakes up early, stretches, hydrates, plans their goals, maybe reads a book, or exercises before the sun even rises. Who do you think is setting themselves up for success? The answer is obvious. Waking up early doesn't just give you extra hours in the day, it gives you control. It allows you to be proactive instead of reactive. Instead of waking up and immediately feeling behind, you wake up and move with purpose. You get to decide how your day unfolds rather than letting circumstances or distractions decide for you. That's the difference between those who make progress and those who stay stuck in the same cycle. And then there's the mental clarity that comes with the early morning. When you wake up early, your mind is fresh, undisturbed by the noise of the world. It's the perfect time for deep thinking, for coming up with ideas, for setting intentions that will shape the rest of your day. Many of the world's most successful people swear by early mornings, not just because they have more time to work, but because they know that the first few hours of the day are when the mind is at its sharpest. Whether it's writing, problem solving, or creative thinking, early morning is the best time to do it. Of course, waking up early alone isn't enough. You have to use that time wisely. But when you do, the results are undeniable. Your days feel longer, more productive, and more intentional. You're not just going through the motions, you're living with purpose. If you've never experienced the magic of early mornings, you're missing out on one of life's greatest advantages. Try it for just a week. Wake up before the world, step outside, breathe in the fresh air, and take a moment to appreciate the silence. You'll feel it, the shift, the clarity, the control. And once you do, you'll never want to go back. Number 2, how to use your mornings effectively. Waking up early is a great start, but what you do with those extra hours is what truly matters. It's not just about being awake, it is about being intentional. Many people wake up early only to waste that precious time, scrolling through social media, lying in bed, or doing things that don't add value to their lives. That's not the goal. The goal is to use your mornings to fuel your body, sharpen your mind, and set the stage for a productive and fulfilling day. The most successful people in the world don't wake up early just for the sake of it. They have a plan. They wake up with purpose, following routines that make them stronger, sharper, and more prepared for the challenges ahead. They understand that the first few hours of the day dictate the rest of it. If you start your day with clarity and intention, the momentum carries you forward. But if you started in chaos, the rest of the day follows suit. So how do you use your mornings effectively? It starts with structuring them wisely. Think of your morning as a three-part system. First, wake up your body. Second, feed your mind. Third, plan your day. If you can master these three areas, you'll maximize your potential every morning. The first step is waking up your body. Your body is like a machine, and if you don't get it moving, it stays sluggish. The best way to start your day is with movement. Whether it's stretching, yoga, a workout, or even just a brisk walk. Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest athletes of all time, followed a strict morning routine that included running before sunrise. He believed that training before the world woke up gave him an edge over his competitors. It's about starting strong, waking up your muscles and energizing your system before the day even begins. Even if you're not an athlete, you need movement. Exercise in the morning doesn't just wake up your body, it also wakes up your brain, improving focus, memory, and mental clarity. The second step is feeding your mind. What you consume in the morning influences your mindset for the rest of the day. If you start by watching negative news or mindlessly scrolling through social media, you're filling your mind with distractions and stress before the day has even started. Instead, choose to fuel your mind with something that uplifts you. Take Warren Buffett, for example, one of the richest and most successful investors in history. Buffett spends hours reading every morning before he does anything else. He believes that learning is one of the greatest investments you can make in yourself. You don't need to read for hours, but imagine how much smarter and more prepared you'd be if you dedicated even 15 minutes every morning to reading something insightful, whether it's a book, an article, or an audiobook. If reading isn't your thing, journaling is another powerful way to feed your mind. Writing down your thoughts, your ideas, or even just your goals for the day brings clarity and focus. Thomas Edison, the famous inventor, kept detailed journals filled with his thoughts, ideas, and plans. His habit of writing down his ideas every morning helped him stay creative and organized. When you put your thoughts on paper, they become real. They become something you can act on. The third and final step is planning your day with intention. Instead of jumping straight into work without direction, take a few minutes to decide what's truly important. What are your top priorities today? What must get done no matter what? Take Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential media moguls in the world. Before she starts her day, she takes time to reflect and set her intentions. She visualizes what she wants to achieve and aligns her actions accordingly. She doesn't just let the day happen, she takes charge of it. Having a plan in the morning helps you avoid distractions and stay focused. It's easy to get caught up in emails, random tasks, or other people's demands. But when you set your priorities in the morning, you ensure that you're working on the things that actually move you forward. This three-part system, moving your body, feeding your mind, and planning your day, is the key to an effective morning. It doesn't have to take hours. Even if you dedicate just 30-60 minutes to these steps, you'll notice a difference. The important thing is to be consistent. You won't feel the impact in just one day, but over weeks and months, these small morning habits will compound into something powerful. You'll become more focused, more productive, and more in control of your life. So tomorrow morning when you wake up, don't just let the time pass by. Move your body, feed your mind, set your plan, use your mornings wisely, and they will reward you with success. Number 3, the mindset of an early riser. Waking up early is not just a habit, it's a statement that says, I am in control of my time, I am in control of my life. It's easy to hit the snooze button to tell yourself that you'll get up tomorrow, to wait for the perfect moment to start. But here's the truth. There is no perfect moment. The only moment you have is now. And if you want to achieve something great, you need to train your mind to take action, not make excuses. The difference between those who rise early and those who don't isn't just the number of hours they sleep, it's their mindset. Early risers don't see waking up as an inconvenience. They don't see it as a burden. They see it as an opportunity. They understand that getting up early is not about losing sleep, it's about gaining time. It's about taking control before the rest of the world dictates their day. Look at some of history's greatest leaders, thinkers, and creators. None of them waited for the perfect conditions. They built discipline and mastered their mornings because they knew the importance of structure and self-mastery. Take Apple. Co-founder Steve Jobs, for example, his mornings were sacred. He would wake up, look in the mirror, and ask himself, if today were the last day of my life, would I be happy with what I'm about to do? That one question helped him make decisions with clarity, cutting out distractions and focusing only on what truly mattered. That's what waking up early is about. It's about taking control of your thoughts, your energy, and your actions. It's about making a conscious choice to live with purpose, instead of just going through the motions. But here's the challenge. Your mind will fight you. It will tell you that it's too cold outside of the blankets, that 5 more minutes won't make a difference, that you can always start next week. This is where most people fail. They listen to their feelings instead of their discipline. They wait to feel motivated instead of making a decision to be disciplined. The truth is, motivation is unreliable. Discipline is what changes lives. Look at someone like Jocko Willink, a former Navy SEAL commander and leadership expert. He's known for his strict discipline. In 4:30 IMing wake-up time. Why? Because he believes that discipline is what separates winners from everyone else. He doesn't wake up early because it's fun. He wakes up early because it gives him an edge. He knows that by the time most people are still in bed, he's already ahead. He's already trained, already planned his day, already set himself up for success. That's the power of an early riser's mindset. But let's be real. This level of discipline doesn't happen overnight. It starts with small wins. The moment your alarm rings, your mind will give you 2 choices. Hit, snooze, or rise up in that split second. You are either training yourself to be stronger or training yourself to stay the same. And every time you choose to get up, you reinforce the mindset of an early riser. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets, and the strongest discipline starts in the morning. That's why the military athletes and high achievers all emphasize structured mornings. They know that the way you start your day sets the standard for how you live your life. But being an early riser isn't just about work. It's about having time for yourself before the rest of the world makes demands of you. It's about carving out a space in the morning to reflect, to focus, to build yourself up. Take Maya Angelou, one of the greatest poets and authors of all time. She had a strict morning routine. She would wake up, head to a quiet place, and write in solitude for hours before the world could interfere. That quiet time in the morning wasn't just a habit, it was a foundation for her creativity and success. So what about you? What kind of life do you want to build? Do you want to stay stuck in the same routine, hitting snooze and rushing through your days? Or do you want to take control, wake up early, and start leading your life with intention? Here's the good news. You don't need to be a morning person to become an early riser. No one is born that way. It's a habit that is built, trained, and strengthened. It starts with a